Um, the Cannibal. Why did Barcelona sell this dude to one of their rivals? Well, maybe if the dude hadn't cheated on his Italian citizenship test, then maybe that would not have been done. But this is very interesting, and this could potentially, I'm not for sure, because we'll get to it, but this could potentially make La Liga a three-horse race. Because yes, he's declining. Yes, this isn't the MSN 2014, 2015. Yes, it's true. He's still a good striker. He's still an upgrade on. He's still much better than the trash Costa, who's lying about his age, and he's still a better striker in 2020 than Morata. So Atletico is already a solid team. You now have a better striker than you've had for quite some years. This is probably the best striker that they've had since peak Costa. Because even when you look at Korea or any of these dudes, they're decent, but they've mostly had since peak Costa tier three strikers, tier three or unranked strikers. So him now coming in like this is like, all right, because I mean, right now, even if he's declining, you can still say Cannibal is sort of settling between tier three, upper tier. Like when if 2020 Cannibal is on form doing his thing, he's upper tier three. I can't say he's tier two because he's lost so much of his legs, so much of his form. But my thing about it is that Barcelona selling someone like this, even because they didn't want it, because Grunkoman, he would not part of our plan. It's just cool. Not a case like this is a trash player who shouldn't even be in the team and everything. He still has the quality, and I think even if a player is declining, they still have that ability. The same thing with like Beast Mode or Bill. Bill is not going to be the same guy he was in 2014, 2015, but you know what? He still has that ability within. You don't lose that ability, so there's always that chance that in that game, out of nothing, you can just do something spectacular to help your team win the game. And that's why I think Atletico will be hoping for the kind of like in those tight games, 1-1. Koke has not said what's up. None of the Carrasco has not said what's up, but he can just say, you know what, let me just say what's up, boom, create something up. And he did just like he didn't do that consistently. Because he did that consistently in 2014, 2015 in Barcelona, but he did not do that consistently enough for Barcelona. Hence why Koeman said, we know it's good, we know it's quality, but I think we can get a far better, more consistent striker in his place. But if somehow Simeone can spread the love around, spread the goals around, and maybe help to reinvigorate the Cannibal, remotivate him. But this is the key thing: remotivation. Maybe he has a point to prove. You discarded me, and the manner in which you discarded me, as Messi put it in his Instagram, Cannibal will say to himself, "You know what? I've got something to prove. I want to prove myself to these losers who treated me like that." So I can't wait for when Barcelona now face Atletico, because someone said to me that Atletico are not the title rivals for Barcelona. First off, we don't know what kind of Barcelona we're going to get under Koeman and with Messi now, with 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the club. Second thing is, with the Cannibal now going over to Atletico now, are you telling me that that does not make them stronger? It makes them better. Even if it's not a peak Cannibal, it still makes, like, if it was peak Cannibal, then my gosh, these guys could win the league. That's why someone asked me that, can they win the league? If peak Cannibal went to Atletico, for sure they can win the league. Not a peak Cannibal. I still don't think they can win the league, but I just think that they may make it a bit more interesting than if they still had Morata or a washed trash Costa. So it's my you see the thing here is he is not peak Cannibal, but I'm looking at the manner in which he left. Like if it was, it was good, blah blah. But I just feel that he may say I have a point to prove. I think Joes will be like, you know what? Look at how they discarded me. Look at how they insulted me. Look how they just threw me under the bus and so forth. After everything I gave these guys, 40 goal season, MSN treble. All right, I'm gonna use this move and I'm gonna use that anger to prove myself. And then if we have a scenario where somehow this guy just out of nowhere, which I don't think will happen, but let's just say for argument's sake, if he drops steady G's, if you guys, some guys get some G's, if you ace and let's go now win the league, then that would be the biggest fu to Bartomeu, the Barcelona board, and so forth. That, oh, you discarded me, you thought I was done. Watch this. So, it's a wait to be seen how this is going to roll and how this is going to come about with regards to what kind of profound effect Homeboy will have on this Atletico team. But it's not enough to win the league. It's not enough to win the league. But my thing is that Let's see what Barcelona do. Let's see what Real Madrid do. Will Real Madrid and Barcelona be as consistent as they were last season? Or could they? Because if now Barcelona and Real Madrid now drop off and Cannibal can maybe just somehow get you 15, 16, 17, 18 Gs, maybe.